It is a day for Wednesday's Child, and right now there are just over 2,000 licensed foster care homes in Colorado, not nearly enough for more than 4,000 kids who need a safe place. And we are learning how we can help as part of a day for Wednesday's Child. Michaela White joining us now. Michaela, what does Raise the Future do to support these families?
Well, our weekly Wednesday's Child segments are just one way that Raise the Future helps create permanency for kids living in foster care. We have Ann Ayers, CEO, incredible, of Raise the Future. She's here with us now. Thank you so much for being here, Ann.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate you always. So Raise the Future works with kids who linger in the foster care system. It happens all too often, right, as we both know. What challenges are they facing, and how do you help these kids find a permanent home? How does that work?
The biggest challenge these kids have is that they haven't had permanency and they've forgotten how to trust. We've taught them that adults can't be relied on, so we have to rewire that situation for those kids. The way that we find permanent homes for these kids and what makes our work so special and specialized is that we reach out to people who've crossed paths with these children previously in their lives. We find that third grade coach, or perhaps the administrative assistant who is at the front desk of their pediatrician's office, somebody who's known them somewhere in their life. Often it can also be an extended family member. And we say, would you like to be a part of this child's life again? So it takes a lot of time, a lot of outreach, a lot of work in tools online, but we really are kind of private investigators that are looking for these homes for these kids.
Yeah, and real life angels, and just that caring adult, right? Yeah. One caring adult is all it takes, and they feel, I mean, the difference is night and day.
The difference is night and day. I mean, think about how much, do you have that one person in your life that you can just always count on, you know, has your back? Yeah. And it just gives you that sense of, I'm not alone in the world. I belong to somebody. Yeah. And we want all of our kids to feel like they belong.
Yeah, they all deserve that. And you train a lot of foster and adoptive families with what's called TBRI. What is it, and why do you use this model?
It's called trust-based relational intervention. The reason it starts with the word trust is because that's what we're doing, is we're building that ability to trust. And it's not just a sense or a feeling that you have that you can trust somebody, it's actually something that happens at a neurological level. So when we make a bid for connection and somebody doesn't answer it on the other end, or someone breaks that, our synapses in our brain literally break down and tell us don't make that bid again. And that happens over and over for children who have churned through 3 or 4 or 5 foster homes and maybe even had a failed adoption. They've really been taught through life not to trust. So what we're doing is we're playing with them, and we're connecting with them, and we're teaching them that we're going to be there for them no matter what.
Yeah, that's incredible. So beautiful. Raise the Future has been doing this work for decades.
Yes, we have.
Amazing. Yeah. What has changed over time with the work that you do at Raise?
I think what's really changed over time is, especially recently, is the acute needs of these children. So really what we're seeing is that kids are, they're suffering more than they have in the past. And a lot of it has to do with the lack of connection. It has to do with all of the stuff that we hear about. I think it's social media. I think it is a lack of knowing how to interact with people in real life, IRL, as the kids would say.
As the kids say.
And so it's created a lot more acuity in the mental health needs of the kids that we see. So that's why it's so important that we work with caregivers and teach parents and teach caregivers, here's how you interact with this really special child who has a special set of needs. And we find that once we can meet those needs for belonging, they do well in school. They do well in making connections. They do well in their extracurriculars. It makes all the difference.
Yeah, and getting to meet them every week. I mean, I think of Jalissa, right? Being adopted recently. She's a whole new person.
A whole new person.
Whole new person.
A whole new person.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and you know, there was a study done recently. I heard about it last week. I was in Washington, D.C. with the Child Welfare League of America. And they said that 50% of people think that children are in the system because of something those kids have done. It just broke my heart.
Yeah.
These kids are there because of circumstances. And if we can help fix those circumstances, then they can really grow up and be the people they're supposed to.
Yeah, they have not done anything to warrant that.
Not at all.
At all.
Not at all.
Well, you get a lot of your funding, let's talk funding, from the state of Colorado county governments. There's still a funding gap. What happens if that need is not met? How do you fill that gap?
Well, we fill that gap with the help of your viewers, with the help of philanthropic dollars. So we really believe in a public-private partnership here. So our partners in the counties and at the state and in the social services departments are fabulous, and they are tired and they are working so hard. They really, really are. And so as a private agency, we can come in and relieve some of that. If we can also bring dollars with us to the table, then we can help kids move more quickly through the system and find permanent homes where they can be. What we want to do is try to interrupt that cycle of I'm in one home and then 6 months later I'm in another home, and my behaviors get bigger and bigger. We want to break that cycle and get those kids into permanent homes as fast as we can.
Yeah, they all deserve it. Ann, thank you so much as always. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Always, we appreciate the work that you and your team do. And you can help close that funding gap by making a donation. Yes. So scan the QR code on your screen right now. Call 303-755-3975. Text 2025 DWC to 71777. Or you can head to cbscolorado.com for a link to make an online donation.